We got 6.
She can vote, right? Her vote counts.
Yeah, exactly. Non-voting member.
All right.
This is my daughter Zora. She will be taking a bath shortly with her mom, but we're in
Hi there.
holding
She's
phase.
taking. Is she
Thanks
taking
for
over your
joining
seat
us.
after you retire?
Yeah, probably. Well, I'll hand it down.
So it looks like Andrew was the other one who said he would join, and I suspect he would, so I'm just going to ping him. I don't have his phone number, but
I'm just letting him in now.
Oh, great.
Perfect
Okay.
timing.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, do I have to do that? Admit? Okay. Okay, Andrew, can you hear us? Me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay, thanks for joining. So with Andrew on, we have 6. Right, yes. So we have a quorum, so we'll get started. Most of what we'll do tonight will be executive session, but just for posterity or anyone watching over Zoom, we can give a little summary of where we've been. So as folks on the call know, we posted this job description for the ombuds position, I think on June 30th.
Corruption.
Yeah, go ahead.
Barbara Fair says she's waiting to be let in.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of
Kirsten,
weird?
do you see Barbara trying to get in?
No, there's nobody in the waiting room right now.
I told her that they can't see her. Does she have the regular Zoom invite that we do?
We could forward that. Sometimes we have done that. She should be able to. She should
Oh,
get.
she said she's in now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, sorry, Marcel. She is in, or are we waiting for?
She might be watching. She's not in the waiting room.
Okay,
So maybe
she
she's
might be
pulled
on
up
the
the
stream.
YouTubers. Exactly. She might be streaming.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So this is our general session, and so just summarizing where we've been. We posted. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. We posted the job description June 30th. We accepted applications through September 15th. As you recall, that was an extended date. We had met to do that. Over the course, and frankly, mostly during that last 2 weeks, we received 27 applications. And as you guys on the call know, the applications were written letters, references, resumes, and then these one-year plans. So there's plenty to go through. After we did all that, we met to decide on a subset of these candidates to actually interview, and appointed a subcommittee to perform the interviews. Under state employment law, as we understand it, the panel of folks interviewing for a state job has to be the same. So we had the same 5 people conducting all of the interviews, and we had to use the same questions for each candidate. So the subcommittee came up with a list of 10 questions, which were meant to match the requirements of the job description. And that subcommittee was Marisol, Kaisha, Daryl, Andrew, and me, which was meant to sort of reflect the sort of areas of demographic or expertise, whatever that was in the statute appointing us in the first place. So we met, we discussed the process that we would establish. We came up with these questions. We sent the questions around to the broader committee and invited input. Then between October 25th and November 2nd, we interviewed 8 candidates. And then following that final interview, this subcommittee met and discussed our impressions and unanimously agreed on the candidates that we would recommend to advance to a public hearing. And that's going to be the topic for tonight's executive session. So obviously we don't have every member of the committee on, but everybody was invited, and we do have a quorum to move forward. So those who are on the committee can move into an executive session to discuss not just the candidates that the subcommittee recommended, but anybody else. And hopefully, and at the end of that, we'll have a vote on who we will move forward to a public hearing, which is required by the statute. So that's our background. Before we move into executive session, I can pause for any further discussion by the committee, or if there's I don't know if there's, I don't think there are members of the public in the meeting, but whether they can get in or send a question, we can entertain those before we move into an executive session. Anything from the committee?
No.
Okay, so I'd entertain a motion to move into executive session.
So moved.
Thank you. Is it?
I'd second that.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, so we have all voted to move into executive session. What that means is the stream of this recording will end, and those of us who are on the committee will remain in our Zoom session. And as we've just been advised, we do not need to return to this public session thereafter. So the public portion of the meeting can be considered adjourned, and we'll now move into executive session. So Kirsten, are you able to facilitate that?
Yes, I will stop the stream right now.